I'm Rick Shapiro, and I'm here to talk to you about what a railroad claim agent knows but won't tell you. First, the railroad claim agents are taught to try to develop trust with you and to convince you not to retain a lawyer. It sounds good, but it doesn't work in theory, and here's why. The first thing they do is tell you to relax and put everything in their hands. Who are they beholden to? The railroad. What is their job? To reduce your claim to the minimum possible payout. While you are relaxing at home, the claim agent is having conferences with the law department of the railroad, with the lawyers at the railroad, and with the litigation managers at the railroad, specifically developing evidence to defeat your claim and to hope to never pay you at all. That's inconsistent with what the claim agent is telling you. Now, if the claim agent is talking to lawyers confidentially, why wouldn't you talk to a lawyer to find out what your case is worth and what you should be concerned about? For example, claim agent is fanning out, interviewing witnesses, mainly to develop evidence against you. While you're home, putting your reliance on the claim agent, they're trying to develop witnesses against you, they're looking at the evidence, and they're taking pictures. When we're retained early, which we always hope we are, we're doing the same things for our client. But we're developing the case for you rather than sitting back and waiting. And what about that thing called evidence? Evidence doesn't stay around a long time. You've got to get out there and you've got to develop your case, even if you hope that you're going to settle it one day. Now, what else won't the railroad claim agent ever tell you? They will never tell you whether they violated a railroad safety regulation in causing your injury. And you won't know many times whether there's a regulatory violation. Will the railroad claim agent tell you whether he has investigated and found that there was a careless act by someone at the railroad? Never. They won't bring it up, but they'll be checking on it. Now, the most important thing that you need to be concerned about above all others, if you're thinking of trying to deal directly with a claim agent and not use a lawyer, ask yourself this: will a railroad claim agent call your doctors and find out what the permanent medical impact is on your injury and what the future consequences are? We would always do that as a lawyer, and that's something the railroad claim agent will never do. For example, on the permanent medical aspect question, would a railroad claim agent ever talk to your physicians and prepare special medical illustrations to demonstrate what has happened in your case? For example, this is just one of hundreds we've had created in the past that shows medical anatomy. And let me give you some other examples of what our law firm does. Economic losses. Do you think a railroad claim agent will analyze from an economic viewpoint your losses through to your retirement age if you cannot return to work? Of course not. They would never do that because they are beholden to the railroad they work for. And despite their promise to treat you fairly, how can you know what is fair if you haven't ever analyzed the economic loss that you're going to suffer? So, if you want to know more about this topic, I've written a long rebuttal to an injury brochure written by one of the major railroads. And it's called the rebuttal document. It's on our website, and you can get access to that. Also, if you want information about a potential injury claim involving an actual injury or a disease, click on our quick contact form or call us toll-free today. We give a free initial consultation. And when that claim agent tells you they're going to treat you fairly, what is to stop you from getting an initial free consultation to find out if that's the case? Thanks.